You go first.
Okay.
Alpha Chat.
Hello and welcome to another episode of Alpha Chat, the feature where we talk about game series in an alphabetical order. I'm your host, Samus Killer Dan, and with me today, as always, is...
Divine Rogue, Ben.
And...
Just Steve.
The three of us back together, which feels like it's been a while.
Reunited.
But we're here because we're talking about the Timesplitters series,
Oh, dude.
because it is the letter T.
Yeah.
With, as always, what got us into the series, what our favourite title is, and what we think is next for the series of Timesplitters. Okay.
Well, we know the series is dead.
I don't know, there might be a new one.
Let's...
I heard rumours.
Oh, you're on to
Hang
us.
on, we're going a bit arse backwards here.
I was just thinking.
Let's go from the start.
Well, let's be honest, some people like going ass backwards.
Steve,
Yes,
you start. What got you into the series of Timesplitters?
Well, Timesplitters 1, 2 and 3.
Yep, which one out of the three?
Timesplitters 1, I'd imagine then. Got it with my console, PS2, and that lot. PS2.
It was only on PS2.
Wait, it came to
And-
GameCube later on.
No, only PS2.
So why have you got it on GameCube?
Yes, it's got...
Oh, it's Timesplitters 2.
Yeah. Loved it on PS2. It was quality, really. But I think it's because it was also a starting game, kind of got me going. Graphics on it were really, really impressive for the time.
Really?
I thought for the time, considering like, I've been playing PS1, where like
Yeah, the first
Crash
time-
Bandicoot
yeah, the
was
what was it,
barely struggling to
2001,
get out
wasn't
like 2D.
Yeah.
2000 it come out, first one?
Possibly.
I don't know when you got your PS2 though.
I think I got it second year it came out. I think it was my first proper console that I really got into.
Mm-hmm.
But no, Timesplitters 1 got me into the game. Classic characters.
What made you get it? Or did you just got with the
Got it with the console.
Did
and
you
that
got it
lot.
within the bundle, was it? Or
Yeah, I think so. I can't remember that far. I can't remember what happened last week. Really. So no.
what were you going to say? You were going to say something?
Yeah, who made it? Edios.
IDOS
Did they do
published
Tomb
it.
Raider?
They're the same publisher.
They did Tomb Raider, didn't they?
Yes,
Okay,
but
I
they just
thought I
published the game and
recognised
didn't own it.
Yeah.
Free Radical owned it, and then EA published the last one.
Sluts.
Yeah, they did
What
go.
did you play the most of on Timesplitters when you played it, the first one?
Story.
what's the story?
Story was great for its time and
Was
my age. For my age as well, I remember. I was
Because-
only, what, like,
It came out after Perfect
14.
Dark, and Perfect Dark is very much a story-based game, and yet this one has literally zero story.
Yeah, I just think it was just quite cool how it just kept changing and changing. The characters were good. I can't remember if that one had I think it did have editor, wouldn't it, mode, where you can make your own maps.
The first one, I think, did.
They
Yeah,
all did.
I'm pretty sure it did. That was, I spent quite a bit of time on
Maybe
that.
it didn't. I'll put on screen if it did or not. I don't think it did, actually. It's only the second
I
and
can't
third.
remember which one did, but I spent a lot of time on whichever one it was
Okay.
doing that. That was really fun. Didn't play much multiplayer.
No?
No.
Because that was pretty much
No
what this game
friends.
was for. Well, I'll go next.
You go next.
What got me into
George.
this series was Timesplitters 2, the first one I
Didn't you
played.
play number 1?
So, for me as a kid, Timesplitters 2 was like Street Fighter 2. No, I never knew what Timesplitters 1 was. I never knew what Street Fighter 1 was. Everyone just knew the second one, because I guess the second one came out on Xbox, came out on PS2, came out on GameCube, whereas the first one was only PS2. I saw it in a magazine, and they were like, the first level is in Siberia, in a dam. It's from the makers of GoldenEye. And I was like, well, I need this game. And like even the level itself is in 1995, which is when 92 actually, which is when that level takes place in GoldenEye.
Copy much.
So they're obviously.
Psych.
Congratulations,
and you get-
Dan. You just bought a game which is exactly the same as the game you bought in fucking 64.
It's not the same, is it?
Well, apart from one of the
Kind
girls
of
got
is.
big tits in it. Yeah.
Great. Well, I love the challenges.
Living it.
I love the levels themselves and the multiplayer, which we
We
played a
still
lot
play.
of. Well, the thing as well was it had 2-player co-op in the campaign, and I just
rare
that's probably what I
nowadays.
played the most, to be honest. Split screen campaign, playing through them levels. The levels are really difficult though, on harder difficulties, which makes sense. But they're not just if one of you dies, then you can respawn. It's one of
Game
you dies,
over.
you are game over, man.
You found it earlier when you died.
Yes,
Yeah.
I did. I did die.
Looking at some
Is it?
gameplay footage now, Dan's crap at the game. And I had to save today.
You won at the multiplayer, didn't you, though, as well?
Yeah, I did as well. I'm just the best at Timesplitters. Well, I took down the attack chopper while you were laying on the floor, like,
With a zombie next to me.
with us on the next bit.
Teabagging you.
I guess that's it. Move on. Ben, what was the first game?
You got me into Timesplitters.
I got you into Timesplitters.
You got me into Timesplitters Future Perfect.
I did.
I played it around your house and I was like, I love you. Then my birthday came up and you were like, got your present. And I was like, oh, is it a DVD?
Actually,
And I opened
actually.
it. And I opened it and it was Timesplitters Future Perfect. Now you're going to tell me you didn't get a birthday present. I just wrapped up my copy.
No.
You bitch.
I had Timesplitters too, and you played it on mine, loved it. and I didn't have Future Perfect.
You
Then
bought
I
Future
bought
Perfect
you
for me.
Future Perfect.
So
Then
what got
you
you
bought
into what kind
Time
of...
Splitters 2, as a matter of fact, then. I can't remember that.
Oh, was it?
Well, yeah,
Well,
if
if
I
that's
played it
what
around
you
yours,
played-
yeah.
I guess
I
so.
bet
If he doesn't remember,
I think it would have
the
been
game
the
that
I
got
was
you.
young. I was
the
like
game that got
5.
you in.
You made me play an 18 game or 15 game at 5.
I was probably only like 14 at the time
Yeah.
anyway.
I don't know. We used to just play it like building maps. That's all I can remember.
Yeah.
I remember. I don't remember the campaign for 2.
I love the way you could create the maps. Not just create a map, you could create
Oh, you create everything on that.
the enemies to walk around on patrols and whatnot, create the lighting effects.
You
and
can't do that nowadays.
It's nothing like that. There's no customization like Timesplitters. Timesplitters
Oh, I love
customization is
Minecraft.
insane.
It's the best, yeah.
and
Easily.
it just is so fast and fluid.
Yeah, it actually worked.
Mhm.
It was easy as hell.
So Ben, what's your favourite game then?
Time Splitters Huge Perfect. Simply because characters.
Yeah.
Characters and campaign. How many quotes do we say from that campaign that we still know today? Tons.
I
I
love that.
wanted to be loved. When they're waiting for the lift.
Yeah.
Anya.
I love the campaign.
When he kicks her in the nuts, the girl in the haunted house. You're not a girl. Yeah.
You're not a ghost.
Yeah, you're not a girl. That's
Steve.
so good.
Yeah.
Same, Future Perfect was the best. I think as you said, also I think we missed out like the graphics. General gameplay was all like picked up a bit more, weren't it, as well?
Just seemed to just run down.
I think the comedy factor of the campaign though, and the campaign generally was actually pretty decent.
Yeah. Before Cortez was crap in 2.
Well,
Cortez was way too serious in 2.
Not just that, but Cortez, don't forget, was
Different
only
voice
in the
actor as
opening
well,
and
wasn't
at the end because you change characters every time
Yeah.
you're in different time periods. So
But now-
Cortez wasn't really in the game.
Now
that
they
much.
carry him through.
Yeah, which I always thought that they didn't really carry that over. Like,
Yeah.
why all of a sudden is he still only Sergeant Cortez? But you know,
I
whatever.
think it's a great front cover as well. I think that's such an awesome front cover.
Oh,
They're all pretty awesome.
They're all pretty decent actually, I'd say.
Future Perfect just looks epic though.
I'd probably say
you
the
don't get cool front covers like that anymore. They all try to be hipster shit.
I
It's
still
just
wish
like
that was
pick up a
called
gun.
3.
Yeah.
I still wish it was called 3.
Why wasn't it?
Well, it was called 3 at one point.
So what's your favourite?
Do you know what? And I'm still...
He's gonna say 2.
Yeah, I think it's 2. Purely because I think 2 was the one that I had. Ben had Future Perfect.
Yeah.
And I put so many hours into 2. The campaign, as well, is very much like GoldenEye, where the levels are more open. Future Perfect was the beginning of where the first-person shooters go in more that linear approach.
Yeah.
All the levels, if you think of Future Perfect, were very linear. Very much, you go to this destination, you see a cutscene or something happens, you go next to it. Really funny cutscenes. But the original Timesplitters 2, the whole level is open to you, and you just go, you get to know the level more, I think.
Yeah.
Because of that, I think I prefer it, but yeah, the Future Perfect's got so many more options. It's got better map maker, it's got more
Yeah.
characters, it's got
Yeah.
more
Challenges. Don't forget the challenges.
more challenges as well.
The mini
Oh my
games.
God.
We didn't even complete the mini games. There's so many.
What about the mini games in Timesplitters 2, Anaconda?
Yeah, but there
I-
wasn't as many as 3.
Amount of times when
Monkey
I
rolling.
spent-
Remember monkey rolling? You used to throw monkeys like
Yeah.
ice bowls.
Not rolling, bowls, isn't
Yeah.
it? Well, yeah, that was in 3.
That was 3.
I forgot about that one.
It was well cool. So, yeah.
Credits.
Yeah.
Credits on 3.
Credits on 3 was in the disco, and
Yeah.
every character was in the disco dancing.
Yeah, it was quality. I just love the whole humour
Yeah.
and the way the game feels. The games flow so well. They run at such a smooth pace.
Probably one of the best stories I've ever played.
And the story is so
The
good.
story's actually good.
Of the third one, yeah. The second one and the first. The first is non-existent. The second one's just...
Yeah.
But yeah, the third one's brilliant. Anyway, what's next for the series of Timesplitters? Ben, you go first.
There isn't. I'm hoping they just do a remake.
So,
The next gen's HD remake. I would buy that.
there
Just
was
take my
rumours of
money.
that. The problem is that Eidos is now owned by Square Enix.
Yeah, but it's making money.
I
They
don't...
make money
And
with it.
Free Radical got morphed into Crytek.
Yeah.
Crytek have had this weird... There's something going on with Crytek. They're like closing loads of studios and whatnot. And obviously EA published it. I don't know where the rights lie. There's like 3 big publishers that are involved in these 3 games. So an HD remake probably is a bit difficult.
Well, they should just split the winnings.
But-
Either way, they're going to make money. They're not going to lose out from that.
But-
was it actually a really popular series? I don't even know.
It was like...
I can't imagine.
This one I
it
think
was
sold the
popular.
most.
Number 2.
Number 2, sorry, yeah. I forget we're on audio.
Yeah, I can't imagine it. So.
There was a Timesplitters 4 in the works. Do you know this?
No, I know there was a
There's screenshots out
remake
there.
for 360.
Was there?
They were going to do a Future Perfect was going to be a remake on their download on Xbox 360 Marketplace. But they cancelled it because they went bankrupt.
Yeah, Free Radical.
It was when they were still going.
Free
That's
Radical
how early it was.
made Haze, and they did the
Haze
terrible
flopped.
thing of making it exclusive to PS3. And at the time, PS3 was really early days. It
So I
sold.
was one of the 2 people who bought it.
Yeah, me and Steve played it, and it was Steve.
It was
hated
horrible.
It was a terrible game. It had no humour. It had no. The story was
There's
crap.
lots of glitches.
Yep.
But that's getting off track.
And Timesplitters 4 though was going to be back to form. In fact, they were going to take. You know how they took the mick out of films? These games. They're going to take the mick out of games. So there's a picture. There's a video out there where Master Chief walks up, pulls off the helmet, and it's a monkey from Timesplitters underneath. And then there's the Gears of War logo with the monkey in the middle rather than the skull.
Really?
Oh, I think I've seen that one.
So there was going to be loads of probably levels based
That would
on...
have been so
The
damn
levels would have
good.
been based on games.
That'd be so good.
And yeah, of course, that would be brilliant.
yeah.
But who's going to make that game now? I don't know. Because
No.
Free Radical are no longer. Even the director, David Doak, who was on GoldenEye, who was in Timesplitters, who's the director, he left Free Radical, or Crytek UK.
What's he doing now?
I don't know where he is, actually.
Probably street cleaner.
Probably not.
Diddler, honestly.
But there is supposed to be a fan-made...
Gareth Gates is.
There was a fan-made online, on PC only, online version of Future Perfect and all the other maps of the other ones all together. Fan-made, and
Quite cool.
it's been like okayed by Crytek.
Take my money.
I
Throw it
don't
at him.
I don't know if it's in beta yet or not. It could even be in beta already
What, for
on
next
PC.
year?
No, on
Oh,
PC.
PC,
PC only.
Mm.
But it's PC. It's not like high-end like PC stuff.
No, no.
Our laptops could run it.
Yeah, but I've got a mech, haven't I?
Well, any other closing comments to Timesplitters for you two?
I just want a HD remake. I don't want them to make another one.
No, I'd rather another
I'd
one,
rather-
not HD.
I'm in too much.
I don't want them to ruin
I
the
think
series.
both.
I don't
They
want them
should
to ruin
do.
it because it's too good.
Start making a fourth one, and in the meantime, make the HD
HD
trilogy. Put it out there. Get people to be talking about Timesplitters
Yeah,
again.
and then bring
and then-
4 out.
Exactly. Who's gonna make it? I don't know where the rights.
I'll make it.
Okay.
Go on, Ben.
Well, the rights definitely lie with Crytek.
You guys
for
believe me,
the
right?
series.
Yeah, sure, Ben.
Crytek hold the rights for the series.
Where are they going?
Crytek are
Because
just
you're saying they're closing
money.
down.
Yeah, they closed down.
What happens with Crisis? Are they going to cut
Well,
Crisis?
they
as well?
they stopped. They did Rise,
EA
didn't they?
still?
as well?
Is that
Yeah,
EA,
Rise.
isn't it?
Rise was a great game.
Did you?
I
did-
loved Rise. That's my
Did you?
favourite game on next gen.
Really?
Yeah. It was super short. Combat was crap, but I loved it.
What's the good things about Rise, Ben? It was super short and it got
Graphics. Graphics, story was great, but it was really short. It was like 8 missions. I finished it in like a day.
Anything else, Steve?
No,
Timesplitters?
I want another one. I
Rise.
want number 4. I want number 4.
Same.
Yeah.
We'll leave it at that. Let us know what you think of Timesplitters as a series because
We love it.
We want, in the comments below because we want to see it return.
Damn tootin'.
Until next time, Ben, what is the next letter?
You.
No better.
UFC. We're not doing UFC, are we?
No.
Good.
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Shit.
Oh no, why?
Fuck off. Yu-Gi-Oh.
Oh come on, that's kind of deceiving in the name.
It's Yu-Gi-Oh.
Oh, what's his name? Yu-Gi-Oh.
What is you? Umbrella Chronicles. It's just a single game.
Just the Umbrella Chronicles.
Well, everyone else is going to be anticipating it just as much as you, Ben.
Okay, bye-bye.
Ciao.
See ya.